pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Bunton.
Here.
Campbell.
Here.
Dempsey.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Fournier.
Here.
Crop. Here. Menser.
Here.
Announcements, acknowledgements, communications, and reports. Do we have any this evening? None? Okay, anybody on the board? Adoption of the agenda. Need a motion?
Move to adopt the agenda as presented.
Yep.
Second.
Okay. Roll call?
Bunton.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop. Yes. Menser.
Yes.
Okay, public participation. This is the time you may address this body. All that we ask is that you give us your name, residential address, and that you adhere to our 3-minute rule. And come to the mic.
Hi, everyone. My name's Connie Claus. I'm the owner of 120 Grand Avenue. The reason why I'm here today is to discuss the deplorable condition of the road at Grand and Grove Park, and in particular in front of my residence, and the impact that the condition of the road and the allowance of semi-trucks to use this road daily have impacted my sewer. We recently found our crack where we meet into the city system has popped out, and we're told it is our responsibility for this repair. I would like to know why the homeowner should be responsible to do repairs to a city-owned road that the city has failed to maintain properly. I'd also like to know why the homeowner should be responsible for infrastructure issues that was put into place by the city/county. We have had several professionals look at our issue, and they have determined that the condition of the road, coupled with the weight of the semis and the speed they travel, has caused our pipe that ties in to the city to move and pop the crack off. I'm asking that you reconsider the law in place and do the right thing by replacing my tie-in to the city sewer system.
Okay. Have you spoken to anybody in the city?
We made, no, not really. We've called Mr. Wood. There was no return call back.
Okay.
Then who did you speak with?
Your secretary, I believe.
Okay.
And, yeah, no return phone call. It's been 2 weeks now.
Okay. Give me your number.
Yeah. If you can give me your contact
Yeah,
information.
if you wouldn't mind.
Not at all.
That way.
I'm gonna give you his too, because
Okay.
he stays home with the
Okay.
baby and I work, so
Okay.
he's easier to reach.
And has the utilities confirmed or not?
They did.
did.
They ran the camera down the line, showed us where it had popped off, and when we asked them to go further, because there's some sinking in the road, we feel like there might be issues beyond our property, they would not go beyond our property. And one of the neighbors, kitty corner, had the same issue over the summer.
I'll be in
Thank
touch.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. No administrative responses. Need a motion to approve the minutes from previous meetings.
Move to approve the minutes from the City Commission work session on October 15th, 2018, and the City Commission regular meeting on October 15th, 2018, as presented.
Do I have a second?
Support.
Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop. Yes. Menser.
Yes.
Bunton.
Yes.
Okay, this is the first public, general business, this is the first public hearing of the downtown maintenance program. Make a motion to open.
Move to open the first public hearing for downtown maintenance program.
The enclosed map.
Wait, we gotta-
Support.
Sorry.
Thank you,
Second.
okay.
The enclosed map indicates primary and secondary streets for the downtown maintenance program. Also enclosed is a determination of assessment that was submitted by the Downtown Development Maintenance Committee when the program was first initiated. The projected 2018-19 expense is $54,900. See the attached estimated mall maintenance cost. A primary rate of $9.24 and a secondary rate of $4.23 will generate a total assessment of $54,900.
Okay, this is a public, this is a public hearing. You may address this subject. So if anybody would like to come to the mic. No? Okay, I need a motion to close public hearing.
Motion to close public hearing to adopt the rates, instruct the assessor to prepare a special assessment roll, and set date for the second public hearing on November 19th, 2018.
Support.
Okay. Any questions on the, yeah? Commissioner Crop?
Ms.
I'm
Menzer.
sorry. Oh, okay, let's start all over again. Commissioner Menzer.
So what I'm missing here is that I don't see what's covered under the contractual services. You know, does this include trash pickup? What is the scope of the agreement? And I'm interested in what is the comparison of rates to previous years?
Let Mickey address that.
Mr. Wood can probably elaborate a little bit more on the services. It's been the same exact amount for at least the last 3 years.
The contractual services covers some of the snow removal expenses as well as the street sweeping program that runs through spring through the end of fall.
Okay, thanks.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Fournier,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menzer,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay, 9B, request approval to enter into a funding agreement with the Suburban Mobility Authority for Regional Transportation, SMART, for the continued expansion of their services. Need a motion?
Move to approve the contract between the City of Mount Clemens and Suburban Mobility Authority for Regional Transportation, SMART, and to authorize the appropriate city officials to sign and enter into the agreement.
Have a second?
Support.
City administration has applied for and has been awarded a federal operations grant from the Federal Transit Administration. The purpose of the grant is to provide the continued expansion of transportation services to senior and disabled passengers through the program known as the Senior Shopper. It is the intent of Mount Clemens Dial Ride to continue the expanded services of the Shopper route, which include Meijer, Kroger, and Walmart. The grant funding will pass through SMART and has been attached for your review. The total amount awarded is $54,054. The City of Mount Clemens will be responsible to fund the local match portion of the grant, or $27,027 through in-kind services. This is a contractual document between the City of Mount Clemens and SMART, which outlines the project. Please be advised that this contract has been reviewed by the city attorney.
Okay, comments, questions? Commissioner Menzer?
Does this have the same kind of provision as a regular contract for no-shows?
No.
No? Okay. And I just wanted to point out that I found item number 12, the restrictions on lobbying, quite hilarious. I'd like to see that in every single government contract, but, so that's just a personal thing.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Ford,
Yes.
Fournier,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menzer,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. Approve purchase and payments of invoices. Need a motion?
Move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Support.
Are there any questions? Commissioner Menzer?
Trying to find it. I'm looking here at the high-tech contract. And I kind of wondered why it wasn't a separate agenda item since it is a contract. But we're looking at a 6-month term of $19,048. For 1 year, we could get, you know, that's $38,095. we could hire an in-house person part-time that would be here and available and not do this remotely. I'm not in favor at all of this high-tech contract.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
No.
Benton.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Okay. City Manager's report.
The state general election is Tuesday, November 6, 2018. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. For questions regarding the election or to find out what precinct to vote at, please contact the city clerk's office at 586-469-6818, extension 3. A reminder that city offices will be closed on Monday, November 12, 2018, in observance of Veterans Day. Please be advised that trash pickup will run on schedule. The Downtown Development Authority will host the Christmas Open House in downtown Mount Clemens on Friday, November 16, 2018, from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. This event will feature the annual Christmas tree lighting, horse-drawn carriage rides, and visit with Santa. The City of Mount Clemens will once again present the 43rd Annual Macomb County Santa Parade on Saturday, November 17, 2018. The parade will begin at 10 a.m. and will take place on Main Street between Church and Clinton Streets. And help us light up Mount Clemens for the holidays. Sponsor a Christmas tree in the city's first ever tinsel tour. Anyone interested in participating by sponsoring and decorating a Christmas tree can contact the city manager's office at 586-469-6818, extension 315, to reserve their tree. The cost to sponsor a tree is $75 and includes the cost of the tree, signage, 2 strands of white lights, city fees, and proper environmental disposal of the trees. So
Any questions? Okay, we'll move right along to have comments from the commission. Mr. Campbell.
I would like to say that I ran out of candy at 7:25 at 253 kids, and every one of the kids was friendly. They all said thank you. It was very nice. And that's almost 3 times the amount of kids that we had 8 years ago. And the other thing is that the house that's being redone on Highland they're doing a beautiful job on it between Cass and Church Street. So very nice addition to the neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Crop.
I want to thank the parishioners of Greater Morning Star Missionary Baptist Church for having me at their service yesterday to celebrate Pastor and First Lady Martin on their 17th anniversary with the church. And I was able to hear Pastor Standiford and First Lady Standiford from Tridestone Missionary Baptist Church, as they are also celebrating their 17th anniversary in the city. So we'd like to thank those 2 churches for all that they do for the community. And I will have my coffee talk this month, the Commissioner Coffee Talk, Tuesday, November 13th at John's Family Grill, 9:30 a.m. And then again, Thursday, November 15th at 7 p.m. So if either one of those times fit into your schedule, come and join us for coffee and some chatting about Mount Clemens.
Commissioner Button.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank all those who participated in the National Take Back Day, the Drug Take Back Day. We collected 32 pounds of drugs that won't go into our ecosystem and won't be ingested by people unknowingly. Our record is 37 pounds, which we collected in last April, but just 32 pounds of those drugs. And when you consider the fact, again, that a pill is so very small and very lightweight, when you collect that many pounds, that's a blessing that it's not going to go into the systems. Also, I'd like to caution people about leaves in the street. I was driving through the city and I actually saw a person blowing leaves into the street, and what that does, first of all, it clogs up your drains and the sewer systems, and it causes those to be a problem. But even more than that, wet leaves are second to snow in regards to skidding and having accidents. So those wet leaves are an actual hazard on the streets. So we just caution people, don't blow your leaves into the street. We were talking before about not blowing your grass into the street, but you know, our systems are old. You know, we had just had our 200 year, 2000 would be great, 200 year anniversary here in the city. So our sewer systems are not modern, to say the least. So, you know, we can clog those up pretty quickly. I'd like to just mention the millage renewal that's coming up. The Mount Clemens schools will be on the ballot tomorrow for financing the proper financing of the Mount Clemens school system. This is a renewal and not an increase. I will not and cannot tell you how to vote, but I encourage you to get out and vote on this very important issue. Again, it will not increase your taxes. It will not decrease your taxes if you don't vote for it. It will not affect the taxes that you pay. Just the bizarre and unique holidays for the month of November. Obviously, November 6th is a general election day. The first Tuesday after the first Monday of the month of November. Once every 4 years, we elect a president. Once every 6 years, we elect senators. And once every 2 years, we elect congressmen. It is an opportunity for peaceful transition of government. Please exercise your right to participate in the opportunity tomorrow. November 10th is National Forget-Me-Not Day, a day to remember family, friends, and loved ones. Get in touch with family, friends, and loved ones that you haven't talked to in quite a while. Give them a call or go by and visit. November 10th also celebrates the birth of the United States Marine Corps. The Marine Corps was created during the Revolutionary War in 1775. If you know a Marine or have seen a Marine just passing on the streets, we encourage you to congratulate them on their contribution to our country. November 13th, Caregiver Appreciation Day. This is a very important day of recognition for the tens of millions of Americans who give their time to care for those who are ill, disabled, or elderly. November 13th, World Kindness Day, a day we are encouraged to be kind to others, helping to create a nicer, better world. Be kind to family, friends, neighbors, colleagues, and even strangers, in the hope that kindness will rub off on others, creating a more compassionate world. And we do need that more than ever before. So, Commissioner Wisdom for the night. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world, and moral courage so rare. And that's by Mark Twain. And with that, we'll say good night.
Commissioner Fournier.
I just want to give say thank you to the Optimist Club for supporting and for doing the trunk or treat for Halloween. It was my first time there. I had a great time. I was a judge along with my colleague here, Sonny, and Carrie Fuca, Judge Fuca. But we had a wonderful time, and I hope it's really something nice for all the kids. And my shout out to my neighbors on Biller Street for their first place win. And I hope everyone does get out and vote. They'll probably, by the time you see this, most people, it'll be past us, but it is a very important right to exercise. Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you. Commissioner Ford.
As my colleague said, we had a very pleasure to judge the trunk or treats. Trunk or treats, if you have a young kid, it's a place to go. It's really nice. That's it.
Commissioner Menzer.
Well, as Vice President of the Optimist Club, we want to thank everybody that did come and did sponsor a trunk. We had something new happen this year where several people from neighborhoods got together and shared a trunk. And we also got a couple service clubs that hadn't participated before. So we thank everybody who did participate. We thank the people, my colleagues here who did judge and Judge Fuca, and hope that you and your neighbors will consider putting a trunk together for next year. Everything the Optimist Club does for the children. We also installed the poles for the last 2 of our 9 Little Free Libraries. The Little Free Library, box itself is getting, they're getting coats of varnish right now and some paint. They will be installed at Shadyside and at the Little Pocket Park on Balmoral and Esplanade. Anytime that you go by one of our Little Free Libraries, feel free to help fill them up. We have some in front of the schools, in front of Martin Luther King and Seminole that are very, very popular, and we could use help putting children's books in. So, and if you want any other locations or you want to know more about them, just contact me. You can contact me through the city or through email. So the Optimist Club thanks you for your participation in both of those things. I want to remind you that Sunday is Veterans Day. Please remember to thank a veteran, because it's the veterans that help preserve your right to vote. In the voting booth, everyone is equal. Whether you're rich, you're poor, whether you're black, you're white, whether you're male, you're female, or whether you're young or old. In the voting booth, our votes are equal, our voices are equal. So please, exercise your equality and vote. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hope to see everyone downtown this Friday night for the lighting of our tree. Next Friday. Oh, well, I'm going to be there early. If you'd like to join me, please do.
Are you buying
I just have nothing but the parade on my mind right now. And do come the following day on Saturday to the parade. So that's all. Thank you also for downtown merchants along with the spectacular and the trunk and treat. I understand you had thousands of children and families. I think that's fantastic to have that many people. And the weather was not all that great, I remember. Unfortunately, on my street, I only had 65 children, unlike Ron. But it was up by 30, so there's a sign there. But, so that's it for the evening. I need a motion to vote.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, right.
Support.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting